Alrighty, welcome back to my channel. Uh, Happy here. This episode's gonna be talking about things I like and the things I hate, absolutely despise about just people in public, people in general. Disclaimer before we really start getting into this. The video playing in the background is of me trying, learning how to surf. So please be gentle because I am very newbie at surfing and yeah. All right, let's get started. Number one, I like it when people keep to themselves. I don't like talking about to people about their problems, and I don't like talking about their advancements. Now every now and then I'll be okay with it, because it's the right time and the right place. But there's a limit. Just the other day, um, it's a guy I really don't like. He's kind of a prick. Gets on my nerves. He gets on pretty much everybody in the classroom's nerves. We're gonna call him John. Well, John's kind of a prick. He's entitled to pretty much everything in his life. He's one of those people who sits in his chair and then expects, you know, you to have homework that he can copy. No, Jeff or John. No, John. You can't have my homework. Um, Something that I like. Um, just the other day, you know, it was actually 2 days ago. Um, this kid was getting, pushed around at school. So basically, I got up. I was like, okay, I'm tired of watching this kid. And basically, these two football geeks, jocks, jerk offs, I don't know what to call them, were messing around with this kid, acting like acting like they were putting him in cuffs. Um, I just felt an urge to say something, so I did. I was like, hey, do you not mind not fucking with him? And they were like, actually, yeah, I do mind. And I was like, well, it's kind of annoying. You know, are you even friends with this kid? Like, do you even know him? They're like, yeah, yeah, we do know him. And I looked at the kid and he nodded. So it was kind of awkward. But then the girl that, the kid was standing with was like, oh, thank you. They were kind of being jerks as they walked away. And, they gave me a look like I'm gonna murder you later. I was like, dude, you're like a freshman. Get out of here. And then I looked the kid straight in the eye. I was like, dude, if they keep fucking with you, man, just say something, and then I'll say something because I'm not afraid to say something. Um, Another thing I hate about people is their lack of attention to things going on around them. This guy, it was like a month and a half back. This guy, like, he was a sketchy looking guy. He was kind of weird, He's got one of those looks about him that's like, ooh, did drugs in the past. I'm hardcore meth dealing, scrub lord, swag, 420 blaze it type of guys. So, he goes and strolls across the street while the light is green for us, and he does not have the right of way, and we're like halfway through the intersection into the turn, and the guy just strolls past like right in front of our car, and my mom had had to stomp on the brakes. And I was tempted to say something out the window, but the window was rolled up and he was kind of sketchy looking. So people who don't pay attention really gets on my nerves. So um, something I like about people is that um, just mutual respect between other people, like complete strangers. Like I was a couple weeks back, I was in Kroger. Um, I nodded toward a guy, and he nodded back, meaning like, that's respect, that's mutual. You know, oh yeah, I
Let's
acknowledge
go,
your
let's go.
existence type of deal. I like that. Um, you know, I'm just stating that, that I respect the guy, and then he respects me back, even though we don't know each other personally. So we acknowledge our existence. One thing that I hate about people, kids especially, kids nowadays, um, a couple, it was actually Friday. These girls were like talking and complaining about this woman, just something about a baby mama. I don't know. I don't care. Um, but this girl, like straight up, she's like 15, straight up calls this like 30 something year old out. Like so disrespectful. Like, why would you do that? She's much older than you. Always respect adults. Always respect people who are older than you. But yeah, man. It's I know this is late, but it's probably not 9/11 for you guys, but 9/11 is the day of closeness of America. It's when the Twin Towers fell. Um, let's remember them and just keep them in our hearts. So that was things I hate and things I enjoy about people. Um, I'll see you next time, guys. Peace out.